Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Naquan Jordan, the Air Protagonist, and in this video we are continuing our top 5 prompt series. This time we are going over the top 5 posts for the month of February. Now, if you're new to the series, basically what I do is I go through my Instagram feed and I look at the top 5 posts, and as far as engagement, I show you what the posts are, show you the stats, and show you the actual prompt and tool that I use to create those images. And so we're going to go ahead and jump into number 5, which is the winter photo shoot for Fatima. So Fatima is a recurring character on my Instagram page, and I was doing winter photo shoots of all of my characters, and Fatima ones came out looking really good. I especially like the glasses that are that come into her prompts, and sometimes they do have kind of like little designs on them that reflect the background, and so it ends up looking really good. So if we take a look at the insights, we had 39 likes, 3 comments, 1 share, 2 bookmarks, and we had 5 profile visits and 1 new follow from this image. If we take a look, this was done with Leonardo AI and it was done with the PhotoReal. So if we take a look at the actual prompt, you can see it has my normal Fatima prompt, but then from this point on, this is where I've added the winter photo shoot stuff. So it could give the winter background, the snow, and the winter clothing and everything. But yeah, this one was done with the PhotoReal. I did use Alchemy. I used Alchemy and I used cinematic presets. Didn't use any elements or anything like that. And if we go in, we can see a lot of different winter photo shoot images. But here are the rest of the Fatima images. And so as you can see, I did a bunch of the winter photo shoot ones. So there's going to be more than one in this top 5. If we go to number 4, we have our Jade photo shoot. So this was the very similar prompt as far as getting the look, the feel of winter, the snow, and all that stuff, and the colors as well. And these came out looking really good. There was one at the end. This last one came out a little cartoonish. Doesn't look as realistic as the others, but it still looked good, so I went ahead and threw that in there. So if we take a look at the insights, this one got 29 likes, 3 comments, 2 shares, and 13 bookmarks, and it also got one profile visit. So if we jump into Leonardo, here is the image here, and we can see the prompt that I used. So this one up until here was my normal Jade prompt. I use this prompt a lot on the Instagram page, and then the rest is the winter photo shoot prompt. This one was also Alchemy Pipeline. I used the creative presets, and I used the PhotoReal workflow. We jump in, we can see the others as well. Lots of pictures from the photo shoot. You can see some pictures of Raven here as well. And this was me messing around, trying out a different style. So jumping into number 3, we have my dark fantasy dress prompt. Now this is a random prompt that I like to use every now and then. Every time I get a good model, I like to try and create some dark fantasy dresses just to see what the model creates. And this is what came out from using Leonardo AI PhotoReal. If we check out the insights, this one got 33 likes, 5 comments, 7 shares, and 7 bookmarks. And it also got 6 profile visits. So if we jump into Leonardo, here is the image itself. You can see that I had the, you can actually see which upscaler I use. Leonardo has a bunch of different upscalers. And this was a very simple prompt. Just beautiful woman wearing dark fantasy dress, beautiful face, 8K resolution. That's it. That's all I put in. And it created these beautiful images. So I did use the Alchemy pipeline, cinematic presets, and the PhotoReal workflow. You can see it's the same prompts with each of them. Very simple prompt that gets some really good results. Next up is number 2, and it was my Ninja Warriors. So this is something that I do every now and then. I just like to create some ninjas, and these came out really cool. I added a little bit of some color in there to make them look good, especially in the background. And these ended up doing really well on the Instagram. So we take a look at the insights. We got 36 likes, 3 comments, 0 shares, and 8 bookmarks. And we also got 4 profile visits from this one. Jumping into Leonardo, here is the image itself. I used the Alchemy Crisp upscaler for this one. And this was a really long prompt. So I didn't do what I would normally do with a lot of my Ninja images. This one, I actually took some of this prompt from something else. I can't remember what the original creator of the prompt was doing, but I just took the prompt and then I added some stuff, changed some things around, and it created these really cool Ninja images. But yeah, I also use Alchemy pipeline, cinematic preset, and the PhotoReal workflow. I'm using that for almost all of my images now just because of how good the results are. But you can see it was the same prompt for each of the different images. And now finally, our number 1 image is the Cyberpunk Dragon Priestess. So this one was, this prompt was actually for something completely different, but I decided to throw it in the PhotoReal workflow, played with it a little bit, and it created these really cool, almost Dragon Priestess looking images. So if we go for the insights, we can see this one got 36 likes, 2 comments, 3 shares, and 11 bookmarks. And it got 5 profile visits, 1 follow, and 1 click on my YouTube channel. So it actually drew 1 person from Instagram to YouTube because of how good these images turned out. If we jump into Leonardo, here is the image. We can see that I used the Alchemy Smooth upscaler for this one. And this is the only one that actually has a positive prompt and a negative prompt. So as I mentioned before, this was for something completely different. It was for images where there was like a woman standing in front of a dragon or something like that. But I made some changes to it and then threw it into the PhotoReal workflow, and it created these really cool, almost like Dragon Priestess type images. And I just threw in some cyberpunk elements as well, just to bring out a little bit of flair. I probably should have added some elements. I might actually remake these and add some elements to it, maybe like some ebony elements or some ivory or something like that, and see how that comes out. I would imagine that would make some pretty cool images. So that is pretty much it for this month. It was a pretty good month. I'm over 1,000. I'm at like almost 1,400 followers now on Instagram. So the Instagram is growing. And what I decided to start doing is I'm going to start posting some of the ones that don't make it to the top 5. I might start posting them in YouTube just to see if you guys want to check them out. And I'll add the prompts to them as well. So if you have any more questions about Leonardo AI, about how I create these, how I do the consistency, all that stuff, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.